few podcasts ago. Can't remember the exact episode. While you'll probably know best. I said about people going to raves and why do you go to raves? And I mentioned that people go to raves to meet significant others. I actually said this, and you lot all sat there and said to me, I go to raves for the music. I don't go out there I said, you're going out there to check Gyal. That's what I said.
I think I remember that.
I remember it.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna
My point's been
come back to
proven.
it.
No, but I think
It takes a few episodes sometimes, but I get there.
I think you're wrong in that. I think there are people that go out there for the music. There's people that will go raving to hear music loud. Like you, in some environments, and I'm talking about people that will go to like Valve sound system or just Shaka sound system. The stuff you hear from the speakers, you do not hear on any speakers. So people are like that. There are people that go out there to mingle, not necessarily looking for a man, but just for the art of conversation. It's not always just to look for man and gal. That would be mad. So you're saying that every gal that goes raving...
I'm not saying every. I said the majority, and I said that's what people go out. When everyone on this couch was sitting there, and I said to him, what do you lot go out? And they was like, oh, we go out for the music. Let's just be real. I was the only one that was sitting there saying, if I'm single and I'm going out to go and check gal. That's what I'm going out there to do.
I mean, by his logic, that means everybody... Sorry, let me rephrase that.
The majority.
Yeah, majority of people that go there are single. That means no married couple, no married people
then they
go
usually
there.
go together.
No person that's in a relationship can go. So everybody there, technically by your thing, is single.
No, I said, like I said, if I'm going out with my partner, which I do, I'll go out with my partner and it'll be me and her going out. If I'm going out single, if it's like, oh yeah, I'm going out with a Mandem, then I'll go out with the Mandem, and I'm going out just basically to be around the Mandem and enjoy myself.
Listen to music.
Well, probably just to be around you guys, enjoy
You can't talk to a man in
some
the club.
jokes. Huh?
You can't talk to anyone in the club.
Yeah, but it's just for jokes. I'm just going there for banter. If I'm being honest with you, like I'm not going to sit there and pretend to everybody and say my side of things that I'm going out there for music. Because I'm not going out there for music. If I want to listen to music, I'll switch it on in my bedroom or in my car. Very simple. I got a speaker in my yard. I can put it in my yard. I got all these different places that I can listen to music. I do not need to go and pay X amount of money to go to a club to then jam just to listen to the music loud.
Wiley Cat.
So with this story, it's more the economical thing of it. I think that when I think back to raving years ago, the reason why they would make it so difficult for men to go to the raves, like if I think about Hanover Grand, you had to go in with a woman, you couldn't go in by yourself. The reason why that was the case was because they understood that men would want to go into these clubs and spend money, maybe at those times buying drinks and stuff for women. But that was the economic mentality. So I can understand if they're using that mentality going forward here. If this is the case that the bars and all that weren't selling drinks, I'm not surprised with that. With Buddy's point though, I disagree, because I think at a younger age, you would have probably gone out at maybe teenage up to about 22, 23, maybe you're going out to go and check girl or girls are going to check man. But it gets to a point where when I was going out raving, I weren't going out looking for girl. I was going out with my friends to have fun. And that's been the majority. I'd say about 24, 25. Ooh. Because by 24, 25, myself and yeah, you know what? No, but you know what it is though. No, but you know what it is though. At those times there, so there's a couple things with me, with why I can say that. Those times there, I was DJing at clubs, so I wasn't really going out raving hard. I was DJing at clubs, and on top of that, that time there, from what I can remember, I was in a committed relationship. A lot of my friends were in committed relationships. We were all going out, if we were going out, to have fun.
But that's the reason. There's two things. There's two anomalies with yourself. And one is that you do DJing, and the other one is if you've got a partner at this point, then you've got a partner. So you're either going with your partner. If she's not into that type of scene, which some partners aren't, then it's a case of, well, I'm going out there to do DJing because you're into music in that way. So you're the anomaly. Now, this is what my point was. There are some people that are that way, but there's other people, if you're just normal and you're going out raving just to rave, people are raving to go and check Gyal, to socialise, to mingle. That's what they're going out there for. If you're going to sit there and say, oh, everybody goes out there to go and hear the latest tune and just say, it's really loud and it's good speakers over there.
I wouldn't
I'm
say,
telling you, that's B.
I wouldn't say everybody, but I think to say that the majority of people are going to go and check someone else, I think that's also not a level scaling. I think it's a lot more balanced than you think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more balanced than you
It's
think it is.
definitely not 50-50.
I will agree with you, it's a bit more balanced. But when Wally was saying this, one thing was going through my mind. Do you remember when we were younger and we used to go raving and we weren't blessed with having a car at the time, and you'd put in the work in the club and chat to a young lady and buy a drink and everything. And then when you go outside, you're doing your best to try and get the number and everything. And when you get outside, she goes outside, and out of nowhere, this left-hand drive Mercedes pulls up with a Nigerian brother driving the car. She gets in and
off you go.
Convert in the dance. That was always the rule. You convert in the dance. Don't come outside.
Right, this man got rules to it as well, you know.
Don't convert.
But, sorry, you were probably a little bit too young, but that was like, it was the epitome of, I did my best. I tried to. And at the end, someone else just...
Citrus, any comment on that?
I fully understand what Buddy's saying, but I don't think that's the be all and end all. I don't think it's 50-50, but the ratio's close. Because I know, like, if the five of us went out to a rave right now, we're not saying, rah, we need more gyal in here. Do you get what I mean? We're going to go hold a drink, we're going to go and like, depending on the type of music that's playing as well, you know, you might hear two tunes, depends on how good the DJ is. Do you get what I mean? So there's lots of factors. But what I would agree with, Buddy, is when I was on the market as a young man, I was raving 3 times a week. Just trying to find chicks anywhere. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to any rave. But when you got into a relationship, you're like, well, I don't necessarily need to be that active, but I was still going out. You know what I mean? On my Soca Flex. Shout goes out to my Soca crew.